But I am going to focus on 3 income streams that she started since she last came here 5 or 6 months ago. And I am telling you, those income stream, they are rocking. And that's what entrepreneurs do. Then, take it for us.
All right, so thank you so much for having me on your show once more, Delroy. I must say, you know, it's a privilege for me and a great opportunity. So guys, if you follow me, you would have known I speak about this page all the time. Delroy is one of my mentors, okay? And, you know, when it comes on to stock knowledge and that type of stuff, he is my go-to person, right? So pretty much, for those of you who don't know me, I am Venice. Otherwise known as Venice the Motivator. I have been in banking for over 20 years. I pretty much retired my banking career in 2020, which we all know that's within the year of the pandemic, right? The start of the pandemic. And the truth is, I have always been an entrepreneur. I've been in business for over 8 years. So while doing my 9 to 5, I was running a business. But in 2020, an opportunity pretty much dropped on my lap that I found right here on this platform on Instagram. And that's a network marketing company called Total Life Changes. So I decided to tap in just to learn what this whole thing is about. I always have a negative notion about network marketing because I didn't know the facts, okay? So this is something I always say no to. However, I decided to give it a try. It did work out for me. I became the top earner in the English-speaking Caribbean, the top ranks. I'm a global director in the company. The company's name is Total Life Changes.
No, yes, you need to say in how quick a time. You missed the biggest part.
Right. So once, guys, I topped the ranks. As in, I hit the rank of global director within 6 months of being in the company without any experience at all. Thanks for that, Joe, because that's very critical, because a lot of people think that success has to take long. But the truth is, guys, it wasn't easy, but it was doable. And the reality is I did put in the work, okay, to be able to see these type of results. Now, network marketing is not a new industry. It is something that has been around forever. I've always learned that people got rich from it, but I never knew until I literally tapped in and realized that it is true, okay? But it's with your work ethics that you can get there. So literally, even though I had my business, guys, I was never ever urged to leave my 9 to 5 job, even though I had my business. But while doing this network marketing business in June, in the middle of the pandemic, I literally sent in my resignation from a good, nice job, okay, in one of the top banks in Jamaica. And I said, hey, this is what I really want to do. And I'm going to focus on this, because here's what I love most about it. With my network marketing business, I have to help people. How do I help people? By sharing the opportunity with them so that they too can come on board and learn how to make some money online and also get their health in check, right? Because it's a health and wellness company. So right after I started that company, guys, a year later, I was able to use the money from that company that I earned to start an entertainment business called Magic Touch Events, okay? And I'm saying all of this happened in the middle of the pandemic. Now, just last year, in December, I literally signed a deal where I'm now the dealer.
Hold on. It's our show. Hold on. So you get the secret out of the bag. So let me break it down for you. So she's in the personal care business. And it's a reason why I'm telling you this now. And that was the first business that is going on for the last 10 years. 10 years. So that's a personal care business. Then she moved into the entertainment industry. Well diversified now. And now she moved into the fuel industry. It is the industry that is on the takeoff, because guess what? The amount, well, margins on petroleum and stuff, they tell you that it is very thin. True. And it's a volume business. True. But when prices keep rising like that, and you can't do without it, it will definitely, inflation alone going to carry your margins now over. So she has spotted this before it comes. Notice, diversification don't mean doing 100 business in the same field. No. So this is a typical way how entrepreneurs can go about the things. you have some vision. Notice 3 different industries: personal care, fuel industry, and also the entertainment industry. Now, I was trying to get her to come on to talk about the entertainment piece, which was Magic Touch, because I fell in love with Magic Touch and I wanted person to use it over the holiday season, the Christmas season. But she was fully booked, so it never made no sense she come.
Yes.
How you got started? How you got started now with Magic Touch? That's the story.
All right, so very interesting question. And you know what is really funny, Joe? Sometimes, you know, a lot of us, we believe that we have to sit and wait on the opportune time, and we have to sit and wait on opportunities to fall in our laps. But you know what is weird? How this entertainment business started, I was planning my wedding, right? And there are some ideas I had for some aspects of my wedding. So I was calling around and shopping around to see what are the top and hot things now in the wedding industry that people add in their weddings. So I came across this thing called the 360 video booth. I came across this thing called the magic mirror. I came across sparklers. I came across the fog machine, and I started to hit up people to find out the cost for these things. And when I heard how expensive they are, I was like, oh my God. So I need to pay you X amount of money to, you know, rent this thing from you for just a day. And what happens next? So I decided to do some research, and eventually I started to get a love for this whole planning of the wedding, because I was literally planning my own wedding, right? And then something just fell on me to say, why not buy these things and you get into the business and just start renting them after? So as opposed to paying somebody to rent the stuff from them, I just decided to buy them and just test the waters. Truth is, I didn't have any wedding followers per se, because I was never promoting wedding or entertainment business before. But I said to myself, I am just a regular human being who wanted these things. So everybody that follow me may want them as well. So one of the things I did, I had a TLC event that was coming up in January before my wedding in February. So I used the stuff at my event first to test it out, get people to come on it, see how fun it is. And that was it. So the second time.
That's the event at Pegasus.
Exactly, the event at the Pegasus. Right? So when people saw how fun it was and we got videos and stuff that we could show on Instagram, then I used it for my wedding. It started to spark a whole lot of interest, and then I created a page for it, and that's when it just took off. So right now, yeah, it's kind of crazy, okay? And my real target audience is really everybody, okay? So my target audience for this is everybody who just wants entertainment at their event. So it doesn't have to be a wedding. It could be a Christmas dinner. It could be a birthday party. It could be a corporate event. It could be a baby shower, any event at all. Once you just want your guests to be entertained, boom.
Look, let me talk about it, because you're not talk about it with the passion when me talk about it. When I saw that thing first at the Pegasus, I said, oh my God, I need to get on that thing. Yes. When I was at the wedding and I saw it in motion and all the big people behaving like picnic, I said, no man, money matters, have to get on this thing. And I am telling you, you cannot have an event without that magic board. Or what is his name?
It's a 360 video booth.
Video, I am telling you, it is crazy. Believe it or not. I will charge no commission if I get you to get. I won't charge. And I can tell you, it's worth every penny. It's worth every penny that you invest in for your audience. I can tell you. It is a real winner. It is a real winner. Go to the page, check out the activities, and it's a real winner. And she has been booking some serious corporate events. So you have to book early to get in, because the day you want it, it might be out there already. Lisa, and it's not a joke.
A day. Like 3 events.
Please discuss how you got in the fuel industry. All right, them are Oreos, and it's not our program. It is their program. Oreo, how you got in the fuel industry? Because it's not my program, please.
Well,
guys, it's your program. Hold on, 1 second. Before we go any further, remember, Money Matters is a financial and entrepreneur advocate. We want to make sure that people take these routes very serious, and we also conceptualize the C4P concept. It is on our page. You can't miss. It's a success framework that you hit it. And I can just take it briefly. It is confidence as the C, persistence for people, process, and you make profit. And that's exactly what even the situation that Ben has outlined to you has done. Just think about it. She had the confidence to buy it. Because a lot of people are going to say, but where the market are going to come from? Anyway, they want us to talk about how you get into fuel. So let me start.
Just said it, Joe. It's really the confidence, you know. The opportunity came up, learned about the opportunity, decided to apply, went through the whole interview process with a board, and pretty much, you know, I just made up my mind and just decided that even though it's not an area that I'm very au fait with, at the end of the day, I will learn it, right? So that is when I just decided to go all in. But it's really the confidence. You just mentioned confidence, Joe, and I'm telling you that in life, in everything, in business, once you have confidence, okay, that is like, that's all that matters. And you can go in front of a board today and you have zero experience, but the confidence that you went to that meeting, that interview with, and it's the same thing, you know, when I was applying for the job at the last bank that I worked, it was a level greater than what I am accustomed to, but I went in with so much confidence that they had no option but to say, let us give you a try. So at the end of the day, guys, what is beating a lot of us is really confidence. And I just really want to press on that word because that's really the issue. And confidence ties in with fear. And fear is what is really beating up a lot of us. We fear the unknown, we fear the known, we fear everything. We fear people, we fear situations, we fear losses, we fear this, we fear failure. And the reality is, guys, without all of this, there's no way you can learn. There's no way you can grow, because if you have never failed, how can you now know what not to do? How can you know somebody else what your experience was and say to somebody, whether your grandkids or your kids later on in life, don't do it this way. This is what I had done. It didn't work out.
You know, Money Matters have a post on this page, and it said, don't be confidently scared to start. You can have so much confidence in fear that you miss what you need. Anyway, let me ask you, you're starting at the fuel business.
Yeah, man. So that's it. I just said it.
How you get started in the fuel business? The fuel.
Yeah, I just explained it.
No, the fuel, you know.
That's
the gas business.
That's what I just explained a while ago.
Run it again.
I just explained it. I said the opportunity came up. I applied for it. I did several interviews with board members of the company, and because I had confidence, right, and I was not backing down, I decided that whether or not I had the experience in the field of industry, with my expertise in business and, you know, my posture and everything, I'll be able to do it. And I was a successful person. And
guess what? The persistence is another P, and you had to find the people to put in the place. Because without people, it can't operate, because you one can't do all of the businesses.
Exactly.
Right? All right. So the people, the process, and over time we're going to make profit. Is a guarantee. The framework is a guarantee. Venice, yeah. You have some person saying, "Hi, princess," you know. You have to pay attention to them, you know.
I can't see any comments. Remember, I couldn't see the pin that you pinned the info.
Oh, all right. Good night, princess. Jamaican. Okay, thanks.
Nice.
Good night, Money Matters. Thanks. Please discuss.
Comments.
Yeah.
You guys are saying, sorry.
Oh, all right. So Margot Douglas. Oh, Margot Douglas is saying that it's very hard. Was told it is very hard to enter. Which is true. It is very hard to enter. But guess what? Guess what? Venice Cracker dealership. She just explained how she did it.
Yeah, and you have a track record as well, you know. So I've been in business for over 8 years now. Just one business, several businesses. So you have a track record, and you have to have some money behind it as well. It's not just about the track record and the business expertise, but yeah, it doesn't come free. So at the end of the day,
it doesn't come free. And guess what? There's a lot of opportunities for enter the market, because no person from the same dealership is side by side anyway. So you can find a dealer, because she for argument's sake, Ben is with Rubis, and and I'm a shareholder, small shareholder in the company that they call Fesco. I have no apologies in saying that. So probably if you want to get into one, hook me up and I can hook you up.
There. And let me just say this, right? For every company, they may operate a little differently. So some companies will sell a dealership where they have the branch and the branch is available and you buy a franchise in the company and you operate a particular location, while some companies, if you have the land and you decide to build your own gas station, then they will allow you to brand it their brand. So you are now a part of the fleet or the family of gas stations, but it's your land, it's your station, but your fuel under their brand, etc. So there's a lot of different things to it. So for some people in a good area, your own land in a good area, and there's no gas station, or you feel like the gas station that is there could get some competition, they can always write to whatever company you're interested to partner with and see what becomes of it, because a lot of gas stations are in fact looking land. Remember,
and that is true.
When it is true. Right, I don't think we have a gas station everywhere that we should have a gas station. I remember.
Or you don't have the particular dealership where you want it.
Need options, so buyers like options. So for me, I have always only bought Rubis fuel. That's just the truth. I could have run out of gas a little more if I not reach on Rubis. Me car have gas I got done for me, because I'm not else. Okay, so at the end of the day, there's several ways to look into it, but you also have to look for these opportunities. Sometimes opportunities are in the Sunday Gleaner. There are businesses selling in the Sunday Gleaner. A lot of you don't buy the Sunday Gleaner and check the classifieds. Okay, a whole lot of opportunities are in fact in the Sunday Gleaner, and a lot of people do not know this. So I'm putting it out there.
Margot, I only hope that answers you. And as a matter of fact, in a few weeks, Fesco will be coming to Money Matters, and you will have an opportunity to ask whatever you want. So remember, we find the companies and we bring you based on what you ask. So I can assure you, Margot, that you will be able to ask that question. Jump up, going to the bank tomorrow. I got an idea to create a group portfolio for me and my friends. Would appreciate your advice on that move. So then, I think that one is for you. So somebody going to hook you up on your page, and there you go. That's what entrepreneurs do. Entrepreneurs don't continue, Ben.
Right. So I was just saying, another aspect of business that I also have tapped into is personal coaching, right? So I do business coaching. So I have a consultation that you will click the link in my bio. You'll sign up for my consultation. It's 30 minutes. We do a 30 minutes chit chat to see where you are with your business idea. I help you to get it off the ground. Then after I've helped you to get the business off the ground, then you book me for a coaching session, which is a 1-hour coaching session. And that's where we now start to plan, we strategize, we figure out how to help you to scale your business if you have been in business before. Because a lot of people, they're stuck, okay? They have been in business for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, but they're stuck, no growth, no nothing. They don't know how to diversify, to tap into other industries. They don't know how to expand the business. They don't understand that you don't need to be everything for your business. Because what I find is beating a lot of people is that they believe that because they have the expertise, they are the one. No, they must do everything. About a hairdresser, right? A hairdresser is standing on their feet for like 10 hours a day or 8 hours a day, and their hand is doing this for the entire day. Now, for me, what I would have done after doing this for several years, because I don't want to catch carpal tunnel and have the swelling in the feet, what I would do is go look for a business opportunity where somebody is renting a salon or selling a salon, and I now employ people to be in that salon and I collect the money. You either pay me rent for the booths, which is what I was doing about 5 years ago. I had a beauty salon. I can do hair, I can do nails. I don't know nothing about salon business, but I rented a salon, I rented the booths, and I was collecting rent. So that's a rental income right there. So for you who may be a hairdresser out there, go and expand, rent a salon, rent out the stations, or you employ your own stylist, your nail techs, and you pay them a salary. The more people you have is the more money you will earn, because you can now take on more customers. A lot of people, because you're only one person, you may be only able to do 3 head for the day. But if you had 5 staff, you could do 18 head for the day. And
you make something from every head. And the important thing is that there are value in numbers. Thank you, Bridget, for telling me I need to scroll up. Thank you. For those of you joining Money Matters Monday for the very first time. Is every Monday we do something to deal with entrepreneurship and financial advocacy. That's what we do. It can be stocks, it can be bonds, it can be FX, it can be crypto, it can be business, you name it. So you have one more. I'm going to take one more from Margot Douglas, right? And it said, what are the challenges with running? Margot, don't get scared enough. I tell you, she's in 3 different industries and she wants to know how you manage to do so many business in so many different industries. And
right.
Actually, you just answered it.
Answer that, right? And I think that is why a lot of people are so stuck and in one little, you're just in one box, right? Because you haven't yet recognized that you don't need to know everything and you don't need to be the subject matter expert in anything. You employ people to do that. So you literally, just like the company that you work for, guys, your CEO can't do everything. So your CEO employs an accountant, he employs a marketing person, then the marketing person employs a marketing team. Now you leave from having one accountant to having the little small accountants that just come in, like the bookkeeping, data entry. They end up with a customer service team, and that is how businesses grow. So your CEO had this vision for this company, but know that him alone can't execute the vision. He needs a team. So he may not start out with a 100 staff, but he may start out with 10. But in 2 years, he moves to 20 staff because now guess what? Because he has more people doing more things, more customers are coming in, the business is, you know what I mean? So the demand keeps going up, and then 2 years you look, you have 50 staff. Now you're looking for a new space to get into because you no longer have the space to hold 50 people. And then eventually you move into a space for 100 people, and that's how businesses grow. Or you move to another parish, or you move to another country.
It's real talk. It's real talk. Supreme Ventures, when they started 20 years ago, one entity. Now they have over 8 subsidiaries. And our company is part of the subsidiary. So they diversify into other areas. They are not running them. Them employ the skill set and carry over the skill set to run it. Exactly. What they need to do is to sell, create sales for the business.
So as the CEO, I am responsible for when complaints come in, maybe I will handle the complaints. I'm responsible for when things go down, I figure out how to get it back up. I can't take on selling the gas, so you'll never come there and see me putting in the gas in somebody's car unless I just want a feel of it, you know what I mean? Or I'm just having a day there and I just want to go around and ensure and observe, right, that my staff is doing the basics. I am not going to be in there cashing, but you may come in there one day and see me cashing because, one, I still need to know and I still need to do. You may see me around the accounts department. You may see me doing the marketing. You know what I mean? So for me, guys, what I do for all my businesses is the marketing aspect of it. So I build the relationships out there with different entities that I know need to support my company. I'm here, I'm writing to hotels, I'm writing to this, I'm writing to that, I'm making calls here, I'm meeting with these people. So I can't be the face of the business in the business. So I have to be out there.
When I saw a new name for the very first time on Money Matters, Miss Billion. I respect this name. Yes. She said systems because she now deal with millions, you know. So nowadays, you will soon be speaking billions because I expect billions in 5 years. Okay. And it's not a joke business. I've been working long and I've been advocating for people to make money. Then why can't I have a billion? Why can't I have a billion in 5 years?
Yes, and manifestation.
Miss Billion, you have any ideas that you have making billions that we can put together and pool it? And Miss Billion, hook me up now, man. Hook me up now, man.
It's a manifestation, you know. That's my girl, right? So that's manifestation right there. She's manifesting.
It's yours, sir. Hey, Miss Billion, we need to talk here because I don't back down from nothing. Remember, you know, confidence is the first C in the framework of success. And we can say that, well, you know, time flies when you're having fun. We only do Money Matters for 30 minutes. And I just have to ask Ven to give us the takeaway because, guys, we have answered most of what they have put there. We appreciate you joining. And as I said, next week, it's how to protect all the billions that you're going to make. So we're going legal next week because you see, after you make it, you have to protect it. And you see the following week, we're going to go with how you make some up on the market again and the investment market. And we're going to carry Mayberry. And I'm going to tell you who is coming next. The following week after that, is a company that I have some shares in. And the following week is another company that I have some shares. So Money Matters on the calendar, line out.
I like the flow. The flow have a vibe. I like it. I like it. So Joe, to be honest, this conversation required about an hour to 2 hours, which is why when I go live, right, my lives are always like 2 hour long, 3 hour long, because I have so much information to share. But what I will say is that a lot of people have me at their disposal, but they refuse to like really have a conversation with me, because I have a coaching program, right? I have a mentorship program where you pay my mentorship and you come into the mentorship each month, right? I have a consultation for only $30 US.
Let me leave them with one, man. Let me leave them with one. You need to go to our page. You need to find a book where she write. Anything that you missed tonight, that's the secret sauce tonight from her. She never want to tell you, but I'm me telling you. But don't say anything. Shh. Don't say anything. You're going to go to our page. You're going to look for that book. You're going to deal with that book, because I will not say anything more on this night. I just need 2 takeaways from you. 2 takeaways, because we're up on time. But I'm telling you, when you don't know about the book, go get the book, figure out what's in the book, consult. Look here, no, man. She wicked, man.
So listen, you know, all I really just want to leave with you guys is just be confident in everything that you do. Time waits on no man, right? Seek the help that you need. You all need a coach. You all need a mentor. I did not know all of what I know by just sitting down and just looking into space. I had to read. I had to do a lot of research. I had to pay for mentorship. I had to pay for classes. So I had to expand my knowledge by learning from people who know what I don't know. So at the end of the day, why a lot of us are not growing is because we are only just tapping into our little circle where all of we know the same thing. But you, in your group, you are probably the only person that know the things that you know. So the truth is, if you are associated with 5 millionaires, understand that you will become the 6th, because that motivation that you will get from that company, I'm telling you, will take you to another level. So I just want to leave with you, kill fear. Fear is only killing you. So you now need to in turn kill fear. I used to be fearful of everything. I usually couldn't do something like this, but one day I just said to myself, what gonna happen? What the most that can happen? At the end of the day, what's the most that can happen? So that is how I decided to tap into so many things that I'm doing. So guys, just take a page out of my book. You don't need to take the whole book. Just take 1 page. But eventually, you'll get to where you need to get. And the road is not for everyone. Entrepreneurship road isn't for everyone, but you won't know until you try.
No, hold on. Remember, we don't want try-entrepreneurs. We want entrepreneurs. So when you try, don't run out at the first challenge. Don't run out. If you run out at the first challenge, you're a try-entrepreneur. Money Matters not into that. Don't, and my parting words, don't be confidently scared. Money Matters on Venposh, say night out and catch up on another Money Matters Monday. Thanks guys for coming. I hope we have answered most of your comments, but we can't take all of it. See you.
Send me a DM. Bye.
Bye.